and welcome back, guys, to another video. So a guy reached out to me and he was asking me some good relationship questions, right? And younger than me, but still at an age where it's good to start thinking about these things. And he actually brought up what I mentioned in prior videos about, saving your time, don't waste your time, especially with time wasters, etc., etc. So I kind of honed in the point to him that any interaction, and guys, I'm going to say for now socially, because like if you're working for someone, you can't there's levels to it, right? So I'm going to first go at it from the social level. So in terms of like your friends and the people that you date, whenever you get into an interaction, potential relationship, you need to ask yourself this question, like, are you worth my time? Now, on the surface, that sounds like, malicious, it sounds negative, it sounds bad. But I told him, and this is for you guys as well, is that people will waste your time. Not only girls, guys, people will waste your time. And not only will they waste your time, but potentially you're going to be, instead of focusing on yourself, you're going to be spending your time on focusing on other people's needs, dreams, goals, right? So whenever you get yourself into an interaction, you want to ask yourself this question, like, are you worth my time? Because my time is precious and it's something that I can never get back in my life. And guys, I don't, even you might think to yourself, okay, well, I'm young, or so what if I waste my time a little bit here and there? Guys, that adds up, it compounds. So in the moment, you may not think that it's a lot of time that you wasted, but let's just say 3 months, even 1 month, 1 year, 2 years. Guys, that's a long time in terms of what you could have used in terms of yourself, whatever dreams, goals, aspirations. Hopefully you have at least a little bit that you could have worked on. But instead, you wasted your time, and then, maybe you enjoy yourself a little bit here and there, but especially if it was very toxic, you're arguing, you kind of let go of your body, your dreams, your goals, your fitness, your finances. Guys, of course you can make up for that, but I'm not going to say I'm telling from experience. It's not like it dramatically affected me, but there were instances where it did, where damn, like that could have been used for myself. And again, looking at the other side of the coin, it is learning experiences, and maybe to a degree you have to go through that yourself. But I'm telling you, you don't want to get yourself into these life consequence altering situations where you could be held back, for a few years. You know how in school, if you don't pass your academics, they hold you back a grade. Well, in life, if you waste a lot of time, especially if the wrong people, you could be held back. In this case, it's not grades, it's years, right? Which is even more of a scary thought. So I told the guy, I'm like, your interactions, trust me, a lot of them, be cordial, right? Be respectful, but inside yourself, just be thinking, okay, is this person worth my time? Like, ask yourself, don't ask them, but ask yourself, okay, is this person worth my time? And if you have that inclination that, no, it's not, in the moment, have fun, be cordial, say hi, say bye, but don't pressure yourself, right? Don't start making decisions based on others, or, especially if they pull you into their drama and all this and that. Just cut away from it. It's a waste of time, I'm telling you that. And start applying this. Now, this is socially, right? Now, at work, it's a little bit different. Like, if you don't agree with your boss or coworkers, well, guess what? You still need to work with them. You can't just be super cutthroat in terms of, just distancing yourself. Now, what you can do is maybe start planning your exit. But on the surface, you still need to be respectful. You still need to deal with them. So you can't just right away distance yourself. So that's why I'm saying start with the social element, but then you can then put in other areas in your life, because if you're wasting a lot of time at work with toxic people and you just don't enjoy it, recognize it, still keep at it, because obviously that's probably paying your bills, but start planning your exit and start looking at the bigger picture. You know, guys, and I'll end it on this. And again, it's with the whole time saving. When I was working the corporate job and I was sitting in like the mini jail cell, the cubicles, that's what they are. They're kind of like mini jail cells. Yes, you can leave, but technically you can't, or else you might lose your job, right? So I was looking around and I was looking at these, and again, it's no bad thing on them, but I was looking at my colleagues and people in the office who were like 40, 30, 40, 50 years older than me. You know, they've been there their entire life or, you know, their corporate life. And I'm like, good God, like I cannot imagine myself at that age being in a little cubicle, right? A little jail cell and being told what to do, when to leave, when to go on vacation. And I'm like, this is just a waste of my time, right? Like, I remember I would, because I was a good worker, I would get my work done after, you know, the first hour, hour and a half. And then a lot of the times, you know, I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs or, you know, watching YouTube. And I was just wasting time. So again, it wasn't necessarily a person, it was kind of like the environment, the situation where I was asking myself, is this worth my time? And it wasn't, right? You know, I got some great experience, and you know, I got to learn a lot about myself and the work culture, what I like and what I don't like. But in the end, I made that decision that it was just not worth my time, and it was time to do something else, which is what I did. So guys, I'm going to end it there. If you found some value out of it, please like and please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want any questions on a particular situation, please reach out. You can send me an email. My contact details will be down below. And once again, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.